those moments where at the end of the day you ask yourself, what did I do today? Where did the time go? Did I accomplish anything? Without time management strategies, days, weeks, and months can go by where we feel like we're not moving towards our goals and our dreams. This can be frustrating.
Your time is like currency. Once you've spent your time, it's gone and there's no refund. Learning time management strategies that work for you will allow you to be more focused, more organized, and get more done, leaving you with more free time. Before we get into time management strategies, it's helpful to do a time audit. A time audit will track what you are currently doing on a given day. You can use either the daily time tracker or the weekly time tracker, whichever you prefer. Simply go about your normal routine without any judgment, making no changes. Write down how you spend every hour. Sleeping, eating, bathing, working, studying, shopping, driving, cleaning, exercise, family, friends, entertainment, social media. You get the idea. After a week of tracking, you will have a very good sense of how you're spending your time. You may want to make some changes, dropping obvious time wasters to make room for more meaningful activities. Let's say that you discover you watch 2 or 3 hours of TV every night, or play hours of video games, or get sucked into social media. Watching 1 hour of TV a night instead of 3 would give you 2 extra hours for a more fulfilling activity like exercise, playing an instrument, making art, reading, or learning something new. If there's something that you really want to do or learn, giving up a time sucker-upper would open up time for a new activity.
Recognize that old habits are hard to break and new habits require self-discipline. But it's only rough in the beginning, and once new habits form, it will become more routine. If you really want to make changes, it will take an effort. But remember, eventually you'll be doing things that are more fulfilling to you.
Have you ever had so much on your mind when you go to bed that you just can't sleep? You're probably trying to remember everything that you have to do the next day. Next time, try this. Write it all down. I call this a brain dump. Write down everything. I mean everything you're trying to remember that you have to do. Hopefully then you can sleep. Each morning, write a daily to-do list. You may choose to order your tasks by priority, highlighting those that absolutely must get done that day. If there are tasks on your list that you really don't want to do, try making it more pleasant for yourself. Have a cup of tea while you work, play some background music, or get into a comfy spot. Your to-do list can be written on a scrap of paper, an index card, a notepad, or on your phone. It doesn't matter as long as it works for you. I like paper because when I'm done with a task, I love to cross it off.
After you've completed a task, give yourself a little break to check your email, text, stretch your legs, have a snack, and give yourself some credit.
Recognize that as much as we all think we can multitask, we can really only do one thing at a time well. As you go about knocking things off your to-do list, focus on one thing at a time. Try your best not to get distracted by checking your email, looking at social media, or text messages.
Batch your related tasks. So you're doing all related things on your to-do list back to back. Or just the opposite. Maybe you want to do a job on your computer and then take a break from that and do something on your to-do list where you're getting up and moving around. The key is that you organize your tasks in a way that makes sense to you.
Keep a schedule so you don't have to keep everything you have to do in your head. Appointments, meetings, classes, conferences, even fun stuff. This could be written on a paper calendar, or you can use Google Calendar or some other online calendar of your choosing.
If you notice something on your calendar that isn't working for you, do your best to change it. Some of us are night owls, some of us are early birds. Make sure that you're giving the peak part of your day to the thing that you care about the most.
Use planning and time blocking on your calendar to complete tasks on your to-do list. Have a realistic sense of how long a task will take and block it out on your calendar, just like you would if you had an appointment or a meeting.
By using time blocking and adding tasks to your calendar, you ensure that you will get things done. This is especially helpful for tasks that are easy to procrastinate, students doing homework assignments, self-employed people, and artists.
Keep a list of your deadlines in a place where you're guaranteed to see them often. Keep approaching deadlines on your to-do list and on your calendar. Be sure to start working on projects well before the deadline and give yourself wiggle room in case something comes up.
This will give you a time buffer and greatly reduces stress. Once you've done a time audit, started making some changes, keeping a to-do list and a schedule, you can have some fun tracking your time.
There are time tracking apps that are also helpful for people who are self-employed and self-directed. I like T-Sheets because it's free, but there are others.
Whatever you do, try not to procrastinate. Recognize that the things that you have on your to-do list are probably going to have to get done one way or another, so you may as well get to it and cross it off the list so you can do something else that you really enjoy. Time management strategies are not meant to make you a workaholic, neurotic about every moment, never having any fun. Time management is meant to help you be focused, less distracted, and working steadily in the direction of your goals and dreams. Hopefully, leaving you with more time and energy to focus on activities that you really love, your family, friends, and fun.